Hi, my name is Michael Freitas, along with my teammates Sean Carofis and Matt Iman, and we are Team 14 in Dr. Shiroki's Finance 120 class. In the following video, we will be going over our StockTrak report.
In this PowerPoint, we're going to be going over what exactly StockTrak is and what we had to do for the assignment. We're going to be showing you our investment goals and our philosophy, which we both set right before the 12-week period began. We're going to show you where exactly we found all our information from and all our research. We're going to show you what stocks we invested in and explain to you why we made those decisions. And we're going to show you the results as well and how we did in each and every one of those investments. And then lastly, we are going to be showing you what we actually took from this 12-week period and what we learned through this whole process.
StockTrak is an educational game that is a simulation of the actual stock market. The game is linked with the daily performances of real securities. StockTrak is used by many colleges nationwide. Students start off by forming groups within their classes and creating an account on the StockTrak website. After registering for the account, students have access to all the many great features, and the games begin. For our class, StockTrack started on February 15th and ended on April 29th, lasting for a total of 12 weeks. Each student starts out with $100,000 of available cash for investments. StockTrack allows groups to invest their money into real securities, such as stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, and others. While doing all of this, each group member will also be competing against the other groups within the school and within other schools.
At the beginning of StockTrak, our group sat down and set up a couple of goals that we wanted to achieve throughout the 12-week period. Our first was to maximize our return on our portfolio. Our goal was to finish in the top 50 out of 309 groups overall. Our second was to get a return of at least 10% on each investment that we made. We did our research and we felt that 10% was a pretty standard bear for any market investment. If we got anything around that, we'd be pretty satisfied with our investment, and anything above that, we'd be very happy. And last was to diversify our portfolio. We wanted to, most importantly, have stocks from 5 different industries, and we do this because diversifying your portfolio minimizes the risk. If you put all your eggs in one basket and go all in on one industry, if that industry takes a hit, you're done. But when you invest in 5 different industries, if one industry takes a hit, you still have your 4 other industries you can rely on to have success to make up for the bad industry. For our philosophy, we selected the middle of the road approach. We selected this approach because we felt like it'd be the best way to give us the most market exposure to different types of stocks. We like it because it's a balanced approach that will expose us to conservative stocks, but also some risky stocks as well. So our definition of safe, consistent stocks for us would be anything less than with a beta less than 1.0. Now, to consider a stock risky for us would be anything with a beta greater than 1.0. Now, our plan was to start with more conservative stocks in the beginning, and then as we got success with those, we would switch our investments to a little bit more riskier stocks. This philosophy was pretty easy for us because it's almost like when you're gambling in a casino. You don't just go all in right on the first hand. You want to build up some money and get a little bit of flexibility there. And then once you get that, then you can afford to make riskier bets. So that was kind of our approach with this. Now, as time went on, and when we were about a month away from closing our stock track, we were outside of the top 100 and we really wanted to reach our goal of top 50. So then we started investing in a little bit more riskier stocks.
Our group used Yahoo Finance for a large majority of its research. We used Yahoo Finance for the historical prices and to look at different betas for all the stocks we invested in. We also used Fox Business and CNN Money to keep up with the news going on in the stock market. Talking to individuals with years of experience also helped us. The list of stocks that we invested in include Amazon, Costco, Under Armour, Netflix, Suncor Energy, Gax Corporation, Apple, Colgate, Pfizer, Next Era Energy, WD-40 Company, Solar City, American Express, Lexmark International, Tyson Foods, and Trina Solar. We felt that we did a very good job of investing in different industries within the portfolio like we wanted to. That was one of our goals, and we felt that we accomplished that goal.
After StockTrak concluded, our overall portfolio return was 4.95%. We outperformed the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq over this 12-week period. Our total portfolio value was $105,554.48. We had a total increase of $5,554.48 over our 12-week period. Some notable stocks that we invested in, which did way better than anything else in our portfolio, was Lexmark International, Amazon, and Under Armour. These stocks exceeded our goal of a 10% return and brought us in a very good return. Some of the bad investments we made were Trina Solar Unlimited, Gats Corporation, and Tyson Food. All these investments gave us a negative return on our portfolio.
This graph shows our overall return in comparison to the QQQ and SPY. As you can see, our portfolio had a 4.95% return over the 12-week period. In comparison, the QQQ, also known as the Nasdaq, had a 0.8% return, and the SPY, also known as the S&P 500, had a 0.82% increase.
After completing StockTrak, our entire group feels like this was a very valuable experience for us, and we learned a lot about investing in the stock market, which can be very beneficial for us as we go on with our careers. Now, a couple notable things that we can take from this is number one is research before you invest. You can't just take a guess and pick a stock and hope that it's going to do good. You need to study the stock and you need to know what's going on with the market. Now, another thing is to stay current with all your stocks. You need to be able to pay attention because stocks fluctuate every single day. A stock could go down very abruptly in a day or go up very abruptly in a day. So you need to make sure that you're ready to sell or ready to buy when the price is right. Now, the last thing is getting in a good group. Getting in a good group will make StockTrak a whole lot easier. For us, we can say that our group was awesome. Everybody pulled their weight, which made this whole process very easy, but also very fun for us. We all enjoyed it, and it's something that we would go back and do again if we had the option to. I hope you enjoyed this presentation as much as we enjoyed doing this StockTrak. Take care. Thank you.